I'm Ed Hicks. I'm a banjo player based in London. I'm going to be running through this tune, which is called Bill Chetenham. It's a popular tune in the bluegrass idiom, but we're going to be playing it clawhammer style, which is a more common style of banjo playing for people playing old-time music. I think I have heard some old-time versions of this actually on a Kentucky Mountain Music CD, but I'd say that nowadays you hear it more. You hear it a lot at bluegrass sessions. You can play it in an old-time session. Why not? It's all quite similar really in a way. It's all very related. We're going to run through it a piece at a time. You can start at the start and end at the end. So the first phrase starts with these notes. See if you can find those melody notes on your banjo yourself by ear. Your banjo should be tuned to G like mine, which is G, D, G, B, D. And that first phrase was like this. Do da da cha. Try and sing it in your head to find those notes. So what that was, I can tell you now, hoping that you found it yourself, but just to give you the answers, we're going from knocking the open fourth string, missing a string, go up to the second. Do da da. I think that's the sixth musically. Anyway, so we're going to play those notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do this. So that was a pull off the second fret of the third string, followed by a brush thumb. Then we do the same pull off again, and then pull off the second fret of the fourth string. Follow the sound though. You know, I'm giving the words are there to help you if you're feeling really at sea, but the sound is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, pull offs now. Let's put that together from the open fourth. Pull offs. Once more. Great, that's the first line. This tune's got a nice bit of structure where you can really see how it makes sense musically, because the next line goes like this. So you can sort of see how that's the same idea happening on a C chord. We make a C chord, which is second fret, open, first fret, second fret. It's going from the fourth to the first strings. And then we play, which is that same jump from the fourth to the first string. Then we play, oh, it's fourth to the second string, sorry. It's the first note of the chord, it's the root of the chord. I always get that muddled when that's happening. So we're going from the fourth to the second string. Apologies. Stay on that second string. Then we're going to do a couple of pull-offs off the first fret of the second string and second fret of the third. So we make our C chord, second string again, and a double pull off. So let's try putting our first phrase, the one that was on G, boom da da, do ba chaka do ba dee do, followed by one that's on C, do da 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 dee ba do ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull off, double pull off, C chord. Now double pull off. 4, 2, 2, pull off, double pull off, C chord. 4, 2, 2. Now the structure of this tune is what's often called question and answer. I've probably said this in other videos, but I'll just say it again. So a lot of these tunes have a question and answer form. So you do a question phrase. You get a response, an answer phrase. question again, you repeat the question. And you get a different answer. Now before I show you the different answer, I'd like to point out that if you keep asking someone the same question and they give you different answers, there's some sort of communication misunderstanding going on there, because if you ask the same question, you'd probably you'd hope to kind of get the same answer in a way. Anyway, you can explain that to me in the comments below what that's all about if you want. The answer in this tune is, we go like this. We pull off the first fret of the second string, and then we pull off the second fret of the third string, which is like pulling off the notes of a D7 chord. So we do 1, 2, try that. Now we're going to add on the end, pulling off the fourth fret of the fourth string. So to do that, be aware you will have to move your hand up one fret if you're going to do it as I do with your ring fingers. So we go pull off, pull off, pull off. Then we do a slide, either 3/4 or 2/4. Let's just do the whole of the A part now. So you've got the question phrase on G, the answer phrase on C, question phrase on G, and then remember to stop the video and run over bits again if you're not ready. It's not a race to learn music. Take your time and learn it well, and you'll be all the better for it. First phrase, fourth string to second. 1, 2, 3, 4. B part of the tune. The melody of this B part of the tune, if you were to hear the whole fiddle melody, is something like, which involves a lot of drop thumbing. Involves some drop thumbing. We're going to do a simpler version because this is a video aimed at people who are beginning the banjo a bit more. But don't try and think you need to do difficult versions to be a good musician. Do straightforward version and do it in time and in tune and well, and you are a good musician. It's not, as I said, it's not a race. So the first note of this is the open first string. That's the key note. Second note is the second fret, the first string. So it makes sense to harmonise that with the C chord. So we got open first, second fret, means we play C. Now it goes to the fourth fret. Which of our three chords have chords 1, 4 and 5, G, C and D, has that note in? Well, G, C and our D7, none of them have that note in, so we're going to have to use a full D major chord. I'm not going to in this video go into why it's a D, why this is D7 and why this is D major, but this is D major if you haven't discovered it yet. It's open fourth, second fret of the third, third fret of the second and fourth. So in a diagonal line, 2, 3, 4, and we're using this because it's got this note here, which we want, note 4, the fourth fret of the first string. We don't use this shape a lot in old time banjo, it's not necessary, but for this tune we want to go open, second, fourth fret, fifth fret. this might be quite hard if you haven't played guitar before, so these shapes. Good note about changing chords. Open, 2nd fret. Now when we change up to here, I would slide this finger up to the 4th fret and then build the chord underneath it. Then when moving up to here, I would move this up to the 5th fret. Reason being, going from having no hands on the fretboard to having some is more complicated. I mean, you can do it like this, you know, you get used to it. But as long as you've got one reference point, it's a lot easier to build a chord around it. So we start open, we do our C. After this, we're keeping the finger down and here. So we slide that finger up just so that our hand knows where it is. That'll probably make it easier for you. So we go open, 2nd, 4th, 5th. That's our question phrase. Answer phrase goes something like open, up to C, open, down to the middle of a D7. So you try that phrase. Open, 2nd fret, hammer on into the C if you want. Open, D7. Hammer into C. Now we do open first. C, D chord, 4th fret, 5th fret. Repeat that question phrase again. So it's question, answer, question, answer. We just need one more answer phrase for the B part, finish it off, and we're going to play this. 5th fret. So that's up on 5. Remember to use at least your ring finger or your little finger to avoid moving your hand too much. Then we're going to pull off. That's pull off the 4th fret, slide back up to 4, play it open, all on the 3rd string. So from up high, pull off, down to the 3rd string, 4th fret, again, once more. Through the B part now, all the way through. I'm probably going to try to not make these videos too long because I think they should be succinct. So if you need to go back and look at stuff again, please do. We're going to play the B part slowly now. Climbing up the 1st string from open, 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, C, D, 5th fret. 2nd phrase open, to C, back to open, to D7. Climbs up again to D, 5th fret, stay here, pull off, 3rd string, climbs up, to put it all together. So I'm going to do a nice all together slow version at the end of this video, so once you work through the parts you can play along with me. So starting with the A part, 1, 2, 3, 4. play Bill Chetenham. If you were to play that in a session, it would be in the key of A, so you'd put capo on the 2nd fret. I hope you found this useful video. If you've got this far, hopefully you have. Please remember to like the video if you found it useful. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it'll help this video reach other people, which is a nice thing, because then people all over the place can learn these tunes. I'm based in London. I do one-to-one banjo lessons. If you want to book one of those, at the moment I'm teaching via Zoom, so I can teach anyone anywhere, which is fun. Get in contact. My website's www.aEAC. In normal times as well, I do lessons in real life based in North East London. Have a good time, guys. Enjoy playing Bill Chetenham, and see you soon.